Talking Facts, and I am back. Anything that is discussed on this channel is for educational, entertainment, fair use, research, and allegedly. Today, I want to talk to you guys about some real history on Martin Luther King Sr. and Martin Luther King Jr., who was born Michael King Sr. and Michael King Jr. Okay, let's get into it. You know, you got to be careful who you go out here and follow and who you listen to because you never know who is who and who done sent them and who they really, really down for behind closed doors. Now, Martin Luther King Sr. was born Michael King Sr. December the 19th, 1899, and he passed away November the 11th, 1984. His parents were Delilah Lindsay, that was born in 1875 and passed away in 1924. She was married to James Albert King, the father of Martin Luther King Sr. He was born December the 18th, 1964, and passed away on November the 17th, 1933. Now, they were sharecroppers in Clay County, Georgia, which is what it is known now. It was then known as Stockbridge, Georgia. Now, Michael King Sr., the father of Michael King Jr., that we know as Martin Luther King Jr., he decided that, him and his mom, they got in the church and all that. Well, the father, James Albert King, didn't like them in church. He didn't approve of it. And so, it always caused altercations and so forth. And with that being said, and them being sharecrop workers or whatever, it caused altercations with one of the sharecrop white plantation owners. Well, the wife and the husband, James Albert King, and the rest of the kids that they had went into hiding. Michael King Sr., the son, that is also named Martin Luther King Sr., he ran into hiding with the Republicans. And he stayed into hiding. And his father looked and looked and looked for him and never found him. Passed away looking for his son. And his son never seen his father because he continued to stay in hiding with the Republicans, which is where they adapted the name Martin Luther from. The name Martin Luther comes from a German priest that was born on November the 10th, 1543, and passed away on February 18th, 1546, in Germany, where he was born. Now, he was a priest and he got kicked out by the Pope for his practices and beliefs and, religion and so forth. And so he was kicked out by the Pope. And with that being said, that is where Martin Luther King Sr. and Jr. got the religion Baptist from. Their mother, the church that their father, James Albert King, didn't approve of, was Ebenezer Baptist Church. And, she was heavily into this along with her sons. And it caused a lot of problems. As I've told you guys before, religion put here to keep the people divided. And so with that being said, you cannot go and put all your trust in these melanin, black, African, or whatever leaders. Because whether people know it or not, Martin Luther King Sr., his father was African American and Irish. So you got to know what you're dealing with when you're dealing with it. But I want to show you something. I want to show you just what you're dealing with when you're dealing with your melanin people and your leaders, that so many are quick to follow behind and never ever go question, research, or anything. But this is something that you guys must see. Let me show you who Michael King Sr. was holding hands with and who he ran off with. This is Mr. Martin Luther King Sr., born Michael King Sr., and look who he's holding hands with in 1979. So, I wanted to bring you guys a little history, and this will be continued. There will be a part 2 to this that I will bring to you guys tonight to complete the history, the real history on Martin Luther King Sr., born Michael King, and Martin Luther King Jr., born Michael King. And just where they adapted that name from, which is a German priest that was born back in the 1500s, and he was not of African by no means. He was a priest, and he practiced different religions and was kicked out by the Pope. That is where Martin Luther comes from. So that is why Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Sr. have their name Martin Luther King Jr. and Sr. And as I stated, his father ran off with the Republicans, ran into hiding. Things got, he started a ruckus with their religion. And so, with that being said, he separated from his own family, his father, his mother, and his other siblings, and he went with the white people, the Republicans, and his parents had to go into hiding. And so, with that being said, his father left this world not knowing where his son was, because his son was in hiding with the Republicans. I want y'all to let me know how y'all feel about this history that I've shared with you guys today. That this is something that you people don't know, because they're not going to teach you this in school. They're not going to tell you this. They are going to continue to make you believe what they want you to believe, and that these people were something that they were totally not. It is the Big Speaker talking facts, and I wanted to share those real history news you can use with you guys, because knowledge is power. And a wise man will learn, and a fool never will. And remember, you must be lost in order to be found. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about everything I've discussed with you guys today down in the comment section below. I appreciate every last one of my subscribers. I welcome all my new subscribers, and I have many things coming. I will be doing some video editing and getting that into place as well. I'm getting a little bit more time on my hands, so I'm able to do a little bit more. But hey, the news is what counts, and the knowledge is what counts. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. And y'all stay safe out there. Don't go out if you don't have to. Make sure you got all your food and everything you need, because you know what the real gangsters doing around here. The real gangsters that Martin Luther King Sr. and Martin Luther King Jr. was down with. As I showed you guys before with Mr. Al Sharpton and Mr. Jesse Jackson, who are Freemasons, and hey, they are under oath. They is no way able to be loyal to a secret society and be loyal to their melanin people. People need to remember these things. So with that being said, I'm out of here. You guys go. Hey, fill that comment section up. Hit my email up. Hit my DM up on Instagram, because I am on Instagram. So hit me up either way if you have anything that you would like to discuss, or if you have any more knowledge about real melanin history. Y'all stay safe out there, and thanks for watching my video. I'm out. Peace, my brothers and sisters. Yeah, you want to